Everybody, Todd McFarlane. A few days ago, I told you I was cleaning up my room, came across the original cover sketch for 298 of Amazing Spider-Man, the first Spider-Man I ever did. I had to hand in sketches, but let me show you the big one. One of the other ones that I had, the original cover sketch to Spider-Man 300 and technically 301, right? It was on the back. I was doing Spider-Man. I would make Xeroxes as my pencil. But I did it right here. As you guys know, it ended up being the cover sketch for both issue 300. Let me get this out of the way. And issue 301. And here's how we ended up getting there. I was a little bit advanced in my thinking back then, because there's no such thing as variant covers or chase covers. But I did this original sketch. And then what's sort of interesting is sort of reading some of the notes here, where I said, hey, also, because we knew we were going to put the red and blue costume in it, I said, hey, maybe we can do two covers. We do a direct sales one with the black cover, and then we do a newsstand one with the red and the blue. I remember Marvel coming out. That's a stupid idea. Nobody does two covers for the same book. Remember, this is going back to like 19 phenomenon about doing multiple covers and doing all that. So they shot the deal down going, nobody will buy two covers to the same issue. So eventually the compromise was, well, why don't we just use your sketch and then come in there and use it for two different issues. So that became 300 because we still had Venom in this issue. And the very last panel, he jumps in, he puts his costume on, and we basically jump over to here. But what I ended up having to do was, for all my covers, is I ended up having to sort of send this off so that somebody could actually sign off to it. My editor was named Jim Salicrup, and I go, hey, Jim, behind the circle, which is all I drew here, behind the circle, maybe we can do some white spider webs done in a screen. And, oh, by the way, how about if we put the number 300 done over and over and over and over and over and over and over again behind it in a magenta, which is basically red. So eventually they took that note, which was put the 300s on there, and that's how we got to this right here. But anyway, something I tripped across, you know, over 20 years old, 25 years old here. The original sketch. I don't have the original artwork, but I've got the original sketch now. Thought you might want to see it if we go in here. You can see how rough it is. Even things like the buildings and the hands. You know, I've just given myself, there's the blue. You know, I wasn't going very fast. I've just given them a little bit of a feel for what it was that we were doing. So, hope you enjoyed the story. I'll come up with and show you some other stuff later in the week. You guys be good. Todd McFarlane.